Welcome back to Travel with Tay. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. I hope you all had a great Christmas, however you celebrate. As for Tay and Tay's house, what am I about to do? I feel like I don't have enough light. Maybe it's more light this way? Let's see. Okay, so let's move this. So I am making my snack boxes because in order for me to stay on track with my health goals and my weight loss goals and getting back to the way I was before I went to the Gambia, I need to stay focused and I need to make my bento boxes. So greetings and salutations to everyone who will be joining. Thank you so much. I know it's Christmas and I know you all are out there living your best life. Spending time with family, and that is good for you all. Me and Stella were out there. Well, I was out there in them Instacart streets this morning. I did 2 orders and I made $27 in less than an hour. Whoop, whoop. Whoop-de whoop. So, someone told me today, matter of fact, it was Miss L, and she said, there is nothing wrong. There isn't anything wrong with going back. Ooh, I almost fell. There isn't anything wrong with going back to America to work. Should you need to go back and make some money, there isn't anything wrong with that. And it's true, right? It's very true. Maybe I should turn them this way. Let's see. No, I need it this way for me. So I am making my bento boxes. Okay, there we go. That'll be better. I am making my bento boxes so that way I can still, that way I can still hit my nutrition goals. So I won't be on for long. If I can just get this. Okay, my tripod does not want to work right today, y'all. Okay. I guess it's on Christmas break. There we go. Okay. Now hopefully it won't flip over. Okay. So I always throw carrots in my bento box. Always, 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 because I love carrots. What's funny is I didn't used to like carrots. Before I started my fitness journey, or not fitness journey, I'm not going to say that. It's my lifestyle change journey. I didn't really like carrots. They're like, carrots are good for your eyes. I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like them. Why? Because my body was so used to unhealthy things that it did not know how to embrace the good things. So once I started eating right and exercising, I was at my mom's house one day and I had just finished working out and I was hungry. And I was like, oh, let me grab some Fritos because I wanted something like salty. And I grabbed Fritos. Oh my God. I put one in my mouth and it was like, oh. I spit it out, threw it in the trash, and grabbed some carrots. So for that person that is always like me, struggling with trying to eat the right things. Oh wait, I don't want to put that there. There's faith. Just have some faith. It'll work out. But it is a daily struggle. I want to eat French fries every day, cheese doodles, but I can't. So making these, okay, I'm just going to leave that there. I didn't mean to put that there. So I'm going to show you what I buy when they're on sale. I have no idea what I'm putting in these. I'm just kind of like doing what I want to do. I'm freestyling. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these in here with this, right? But I buy these. I get these Bliss Bento. I get these from Kroger's. We have this called Fry's where I live. So they're normally like almost $3. So when they're on sale, I always get these. So Kaylee, welcome. Kaylee T1U. I'm sorry, I can't see it. It's very small. You said, what are these for? So these are my snack boxes. So that way, like if I'm out and about and I'm doing Instacart or I gotta run somewhere and I'm out and about, it's so I don't eat the bad things. So what I do is I make these boxes. I make these snack boxes. I put the lids on them, and I put them in the refrigerator, right? And then when I leave out of the house, I just grab one, throw it in my lunchbox, and with the ice pack, and I'm good to go. So these help me to stay on track with my fitness goals and my nutrition goals. Thanks for asking that question. I appreciate that. So these have, oh my God, y'all, these are so good. They are yogurt almonds. Yogurt, yeah. So I'm just gonna put maybe 2 in each, right? Little chocolate, little flavor for me. I know a few people have asked me about, making things that are healthy for us, and because we could work out nonstop. The main thing about it is fitness, is food. It's not fitness. Fitness is 20%. The nutrition and the food is 80%. So it's 80-20, right? Okay. I also bought, oh my God, wait until I show y'all what else I bought. So I got these from Walmart. Great value. So these are good. It's Snack Sweet Smart if you're out and about, right? They're at Fry's or Kroger's. If they're on sale, consider grabbing one. It's 220 calories, low in sodium. It hits the spot for a little bit, right? That's really cool. I might also, okay, so Kaylee says, that's really cool. I might start doing this because I always get hungry, but because I'm busy, I tend to forget to bring my snack, right? I'm also on a fitness journey right now. So do you have any ideas? So yes, this is why this comes in handy. A lot of times, right, we are so busy. Depending on your life, we are extremely busy. So making these and putting these in the refrigerator, you can, like I said, hit your fitness goals, hit your nutrition goals, and also eat a little bit cleaner and healthier. Now, these can be interchanged, right? So based on what I have in my refrigerator is what I will put in here. If you go back to some of my pages, you will see, or some of my posts, you will see, especially on my community page, I take pictures of these sometimes, and I put grapes in there. It's just that I put cherries in there. It's just that with the grapes and the cherries, they have to be in season, and they have to be, shoot, how can I say this? um affordable. Y'all know cherries are freaking expensive, right? So I'm just gonna tell you, Kaylee, what I'm putting in my bento boxes. I'm gonna add 2 more. Take some of the carrots out of here, put it in there because I want to put some of the cucumbers in here. So I put grape tomatoes, right? Or the cherry tomatoes in there. I love, love, love my olives in here, right? Um, I purchased some. Okay, that one went in my mouth. I purchased some protein granola from Walmart. Okay, so I'm running out of room over here. I am running out of room. You see? So I don't have a bunch of cucumbers. I'll just cut up a cucumber and a tomato and I'll eat it as a snack. Now, sometimes, like I've gotten to the point where I won't even put salad dressing on it. Like Italian salad dressing, I won't put anything on it. I'll just eat it as is. And that's where I'm happy that I'm there, because I don't want to put salad dressing on everything, right? I want to be able to eat raw vegetables the way they are. So you can put whatever you want in these. Say you have watermelon, you have some melon, whatever vegetables you like. You can make these bento boxes however you want. I'm making it like this because these are the fruits and vegetables that I have in my refrigerator. Now, the main thing, you see me not putting anything in the big part, right? That's because I plan to put these there. Now, we're going to get to those in a minute. I don't know if you ever had a Korean melon. Is it a Korean melon or a Japanese melon? I have to look it up. I tend to get it mixed up. Okay, so let me put some of these in here. So, all right. A Korean melon, a Japanese melon. It's a melon and it is absolutely delicious. Okay, let's put those here. And sometimes I freeze them. So that way, okay. We gotta have carrots and carrots and everything. Okay, all right. So let's cut up some tomatoes. Yes. So, okay, it's up to you, right? Some people, if you're not diabetic, from what they say, I'm not diabetic, right? But if you're not diabetic, then you should be able to have the natural fruits. I know someone was telling me, uh-oh, my tomato going bad. I know someone was telling me that they are diabetic, so they can't have natural fruit. I'm not diabetic. So if I have natural fruit, it's going to thin me out. But I also don't just eat fruit plain. They say if you're going to eat fruit, then eat some nuts with it. Because if not, it's just going to spike your blood sugar and then you're going to be hungry again, afterwards. So when I was in the Gambia, walking around in the hot heat, that's how I lost so much weight so quick, because I was just walking. But when I was in the Gambia, oh, wait, okay, all right. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. So when I was in the Gambia and I'm walking all the time, that helped me to lose weight. I always had my 44-ounce flask. So I would buy the coldest water because it was hot. When I got there, it was in October. They call it hot Toba. Okay. So they call it hot Toba. So it was, I didn't want to put that there. Crap. It was extremely hot when I got there. I want to put that here. Okay. So, and all of my bento boxes are not identical, as you'll see. So I ate mangoes, bananas, but I always had nuts, whether they were cashews, even cashews in the Gambia in Africa are expensive, whether they were cashews, whether they were peanuts. I always ate fruit and nuts and had my water and I'm walking. And I was eating French fries all the time. Y'all, I lost weight. So mangoes are a good option. Yes. As long as you're not, as long as you don't have some type of illness where you can't take in a lot of sugar. I would say that natural sugar is best. That's what they always say. When people say, "Oh, my blood sugar going to spike," and this, that, I don't know about that for anyone else, but natural fruit is great for me. Yeah. But oh crap. I love mangoes. I just like that I can get 5 mangoes for like $1 in the Gambia, and I'm getting 5 mangoes for $5 here or something crazy, So, but yes, mangoes, you can make your bento boxes however you want. Hold on, I'm looking for my spoon with the hole. Of course, it's underneath all the other spoons. And now I'm going to throw in some olives because I love adding olives to my bento boxes. Okay, so you see this one is a little empty right here, right? So let's put them in here. Uh-oh, okay. So I don't have that many olives, right? That one made it in my mouth. Oh my God. Okay. So let me see. Now you see, this one has this. I'll put a few in here. I'll put like 3 in there. I'll put 3 in there. Uh-oh, I only have 1 left. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to try to move it around. I want to make sure I have enough olives. I'm going to go and get some more, though. The only stores that were open today was CVS and Walgreens. And I was grateful to throw out and make $27 real quick in 1 hour. God is great. Okay. So that's done. All of the olives are dafaje, which means they are finished in the Wolof language. Dafaje. So, all right, now what are we doing here? I do have, I have some pomegranate. Yo, I have apples and pomegranate, and then I have these melons. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, some of them will have one thing and some of them won't. So what I want to cut up first are these Japanese melons. Let me make sure they're Japanese or Korean. Let me just double check. I need to clean off my phone, y'all. My phone is moving slower than dirt. Okay, Korean melon. I'm going to clean it off tomorrow, though. Okay. So, yes. Okay, so I'm sorry. It's called an Oriental melon. Right? Oriental melon. That's what it's called. Okay, so I'm going to cut these up and I'm going to put them inside my bento boxes. So I left the big section open specifically for this. But like I said, I also bought these, right? Oats and honey protein granola. So I bought them to put inside my, oh, they're still good. Okay. I bought them to put inside my yogurt because I do want to make some parfaits, you all. So you see? Now this is the second time I'm dealing with these melons. I went to a church one. No, it wasn't the church. I'm lying. I went to what was the place called? It's a place that gives us 70 pounds of fruits and vegetables for $15. And that's when I first started. I was introduced to the Oriental melons. And I was like, what is this? And then I looked it up and I'm like, well, what can I do with this? Right? Google is amazing. People are like, I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to do this. You better use Google. You got a freaking smartphone. Like, what the hell? So I Googled it and it said, they put it in smoothies and things like that. And I'm like, oh, well, let me see what I can do with this. Oh my God, I almost dropped that water bottle. Okay, let's move this stuff. I have a big island and it seems like I still don't have enough space. I don't understand my life here. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the bag. Clean it out like you clean out any other melon. And I don't have a lot. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6. So I'm okay with cutting these up and I'll put them in my bento boxes or my snack box. And then whatever doesn't fit, I will go ahead and put them, I'll freeze them because they go great in my smoothies. Google reminded me of some videos of before I went to the Gambia. I went to go see my family first. And Google reminded me of it. And I'm like, wait, I was cooking at my mom's, cooking. So I'm going to show you all. And why I was so damn slim. Even though the weight, the scale, I don't know what the scale said. But I know that as I was eating, the way I was eating and exercising. How may I help you, Stella? You just think I'm your entertainment. You need another dog? Yeah. Mommy not getting another dog, though. You enough. I was losing inches. That's what it was. That's what I was doing. I was losing inches because the scale really didn't move. I lost inches based off of the way I was eating. So, okay, I think my knife might be too big. So when they talk about DNA food, that's what I mean. I shouldn't be eating chicken. I shouldn't be eating dairy. But until I'm fully ready to cut it out, I'm just dealing with the process, right? That's it. Once I'm ready to fully cut it out, then I'll cut it out again. And hopefully, I won't have to worry about eating it ever again, because I never thought I would ever eat chicken again. But then I went to a country where I wasn't around the resort, right? I was with the people. And the people, oh my God, this is so good. The people that I was around, they weren't going to the resorts. They're taking me to the local shops and taking me to the local restaurants. There wasn't fish. Gambians love meat, beef, lamb. I don't eat like that. If I eat beef and lamb, I'm going, oh my God, it's going to feel like my inside is better for me to cut it this way, right? Yeah. So if I eat beef and lamb, oh, Jesus Christ. You might as well just give me a coffin, because it's not going, I'm going to die. So it was hard. But, people don't take that into consideration when they're telling you to come to a place. You wouldn't, I guess you wouldn't think that there wasn't enough fish. They have Gambian fishers. It's on the coastline. Like, And people are like, oh, there were fish, there was fish. I'm like, well, where I was, there wasn't fish, right? And then I didn't know that the people that were in charge of the investment business, that they do drugs and drink alcohol and party all night, even though they have guests, they're not getting up and coming to you till 1 o'clock. Nobody should have to deal with that. But these were clowns, y'all. Okay, so these are going in the bento box. These people were clowns. As a matter of fact, my assault case, because I don't know if you all know, but I was physically assaulted overseas in the Gambia, West Africa, 3 years ago. Was it 22? Yeah, 3 years ago. And the case is finally coming up. Yes, the case is finally coming up. I wish the judge would have allowed me to allow the prosecutor to submit because I already have finished my testimony. We sitting there at the restaurant. He come up, he attacks me. After you helped to scam me out of $16,000, but he was a deported Gambian. He was a deported Gambian. He was deported from the United States for credit card fraud. How you gonna be scamming your own freaking family members that brought you to America? Some of these people are absolutely diabolical, and they belong on American Monster. That's what they belong on. So, in spite of all of that, because I already did the work, right? People act like, oh, she went to Africa and she lost all that weight. Ninja, you didn't see the picture before I went to the Gambia. Day, I did the work here. I just lost a lot of inches there because I wasn't doing anything but walking. Well, because I was walking, but I was also lifting weights. I was also boxing 3 days out of the week. You know what I mean? So I was doing the work. I'm taking the dogs walking. I'm jogging in them hot ass streets. I was doing the work. So nobody can tell me what I can do and what I did. And I hit my fitness goals, like my weight goals. I've hit them 3 times in my life. I went to Cuba. I hit them. Wait, was that before Cuba? I think I might have hit my goals 3 or 4 times in my life. Once, okay, so the time I went to Cuba is when I did it myself, and then I had a trainer, and I hit my goals. But me hitting my goals wasn't about the trainer. That training session was 25 minutes sometimes, and I think I would only get 2 a month. It was at LA Fitness, so and I only was paying $188 a month. So I got a bunch of bonus ones, and then I was only getting 1 a month. I was like, I'm not doing this. So I got out of my membership, right? I mean, I got out of my training, the personal training session. But this is my thing. I thanked her all the time, but she was like, it's you. You're the one that's showing up. You're the one that's doing the work. But it wasn't about the fitness. It was about what I was eating. I had just became a pescatarian. So I'm eating a lot of beans. I'm eating vegan mac and cheese, right? But I'm eating things that burn quickly. So I wasn't gaining weight. I was getting leaner. So this is why I say I know what to do. I'm not going to starve myself. Yes, I want to be in a calorie deficit in order to lose the weight, right? I'm not going to do like Phoenix and be on a pill and alcohol diet. That's not healthy. As I lose, I want to tone. Losing 70 pounds and never having to get surgery, skin removal surgery or whatever, that's because I always lifted. I didn't lift heavy weights. You could lift light, lift slower, and do more reps. You don't have to lift heavy because the reality is everyone can't lift heavy, right? That's looking very beautiful, isn't it? It's looking very, very, very nice. Very nice, like the Gambians say. So I am on, and I'm happy that this is, I thought that these were going to be, I thought they were going to be bad. I thought they were going bad. So I'm happy that they're still good and I can still use them. So I'm going to cut these up. I'm going to de-gut them. And I'm going to put them in the rest of the snack boxes, as many as I can. And I'm happy I did this. I told you all are getting online and being live and doing this. You are my accountability. Yeah. So I have, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I have 5 more to put the mango. Not, these are not mangoes. What are these called again? Melons. And I have 2 big ones here. So if these big ones won't go in there, that's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and freeze them. I need to start making more fruit smoothies. I put my moringa in there. And I got tired of smoothies, right? I was making my protein shakes, the chocolate ones, and I got tired of it. So I said, okay, now I need to start hopping into my fruit smoothies because I can put the moringa in it. I have papaya. I freeze all of my fruit when I see that, okay, Shantae, you're not going to get a chance to eat it all. So go ahead and freeze it. So I freeze it. And that way I can put in a smoothie and it doesn't go bad. Y'all, my finger's still jacked. Look at this. God, I hope it gets better. It's still swollen though. But I go to see my doctor. I saw the what is it called? The physician assistant. And I don't know. In my mind, I'm like, something's wrong. But I just need to keep putting the ice on it so it will. I don't know how long it takes for a sprained finger to heal, but it's still swollen. But I can say this. I'll show you in 1 second. This part is not as swollen anymore, right? And I can move this. So once this is not swollen, then I should be able to, right now I feel like it's a cramp in it, right? So once it's not swollen, I should be able to really start moving it the way I'm supposed to. But I do have exercises to do. Is this still on? Let me make sure the mic is still on. Yes. So I do have exercises to do that they told me to do. And I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday because I was out chasing that money doing Instacart. So before I go to bed, I'm gonna put ice on it and I'm gonna do a few exercises. It was raining last night. I felt like I should have slept better, but as soon as I heard the rain, it was like I had anxiety. Why? Because I knew that I didn't take Stella's food. She only had a little bit, but I knew that I didn't bring her food in the house. I tend to not leave her food out there because I don't want an animal to jump over the wall and come and eat her food, right? And then the animal thinks, oh, she's going to feed me all the time. No. So I bring her food in the house. And I had left my chair outside as well. So I was all jacked up. Thank you so much. BJ, thank you so much. So this is what I'm making. So you can see. Yes, I'm making my bento snack boxes. These are Oriental melons. These are really good, y'all. I don't know if you all see them in the supermarket, but these Oriental melons are really good. This is how they look regularly, right? They're really good. Really sweet. You can eat them like a regular melon, or you can put them, freeze them and put them in your smoothie. I know some people, say that, yo, you can't smooth this, you can't put this in a smoothie, you can't put that in a smoothie. Yeah, I don't listen to people. Now there are some things I won't put grapes in a smoothie, right? Um, but I put pretty much anything in a smoothie. Yeah, so this is what's going on. Let me finish cutting these, right? I have the two backs of these to peel, and then I can cut those up and put them in there. And I'm just gonna cut them up. I'm gonna de-gut the other two, so that way everything will be cut up at one time. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. So I couldn't really fall into a deep sleep, even though when it's raining, that's the time you really want to fall into a deep sleep. I couldn't, because I kept thinking about, oh my God, that chair gonna be soaking wet because it was raining. It was raining. Now, let me just say this, guys. Um, in the house, in the apartment that I used to live in, it would rain, but it never really rained in my apartment complex, right? Which was so weird. I'm like, now my neighbor told me, he said it never rains here. I'm like, what? He said it'll rain everywhere else, but it does not rain in our complex. And I'm like, huh. I stayed there for 10 years, and he was absolutely right. He was. Now I've been living here for 2 months. I think I moved in October 21st. Wait, October 21st is when I got the key. October 23rd is when I moved in officially. The 23rd or the 22nd, one of those days, right? So I just hit my 2 months, and it has rained in this piece many times. So it made me question, like, I said to my mom, I was like, it makes me think that, I live in Arizona, and there are a lot of tribal land here, right? And I don't know how spiritual people are, but I do believe that when things happen violently, that sometimes people's spirits are not rested. And I don't know if the complex is on like some tribal land. I don't know, but I know that there were enough people that lived there that moved out and said that they were depressed. They were depressed. So it makes me wonder, like, is it a reason why it won't rain over that property? I don't know, because it rarely rained over top of the property. I don't know. But I am extremely happy to be out. I'm happy to be in my new space. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. And I'm happy that I followed my first instinct, because this is where I wanted to move to. And to be able to pick out your place, to pick out everything, and not knowing if it's going to come available. I didn't know if it was going to become available. Hey Rain, how you doing? I hope all is well. Merry Christmas, everyone, to everyone that celebrates. So Tay Tay is making, I'm always making something, right? I'm making my fruit snack boxes. Yeah. So I know you all, a lot of times you may see the finalized picture, but I'm making my fruit snack boxes. So far we have some have tomatoes, some have carrot, all of them have carrots. Some of them, okay, it's only two. Only two of them don't have any cucumbers. I put some olives in there. I do need to buy some more olives. I use what I have. But what I'm excited to cut is that daggone pomegranate. I got some pomegranate. So when I do Instacart, y'all, I freaking love doing Instacart. My mother's like, are you out there smoking crack? I'm like, yes, Instacart crack. I'm smoking it. I'm doing it. I'm running it. I'm doing it. I love it. So, but it helps me to find all the deals in the supermarkets. And yo, when you know that you have light and you shine your light in different corners of darkness or just in different spaces, people recognize when your light isn't there. So I was in Costco yesterday, and This girl walked past me. I didn't even know she knew me. Beautiful. She was a Spanish girl, Latin girl, pretty, right? And she was like, "Hey, I haven't seen you in a while." And I'm like, "Hey, girl, how you doing?" I don't know her name or anything, y'all. I'm a face type of person. And she's like, "I haven't seen you in forever." I was like, I was moving, but now I'm back, got to pay these bills from moving. She was like, "We missed you." And that's what I love about doing Instacart, right? You build a rapport. Now, when I first started doing Instacart last year, um, I spoke to someone and they were like, "Oh, you spoke." And I'm like, "Yeah." It was like, "Oh, Instacart people don't speak to each other." I was like, "What?" So, I speak now. All the Instacart people speak to each other. This guy, I was in, because everybody was chasing money yesterday, y'all. I mean, it was the holidays, right? Oh, we were chasing money. We were chasing money, and it was this black dude, and he said, I walked past. He said, "Hey, stranger." I said, "Hey, how you doing? How you doing, brother?" I don't know his name. His name is Calvin, though. I know his name now. So that at that time, I spoke to him and just was like, "Hey, how you doing?" He was like, "Where you been? I haven't seen you." I was like, "I was moving. I missed you all. Blah blah blah." He said, "Well, welcome back." So then I saw him again in Costco. And he said, "You back?" I said, "Yes, I'm doing this all day." Where's Stella at? Stella was in the car. I brought her with me because it was raining yesterday. So I brought her with me. Um, I know she was like, "This is what the hell you be doing when you be leaving me?" Yes, I be chasing this damn money, girl. So he told me his name, and then I saw him later on that night at another supermarket. But I'm grateful that, oh crap, I'm building these relationships with people, and these are people that do the same thing I do, right? So they miss you. You may think someone is not watching you. You may think that, "Oh, I'm just going on about my business." Like people don't see your hustle. They don't see what you're doing. Man, when I walk through that door, Mr. Willie is the first one. "Hey, how you doing? Good, good luck," right? When you show people love, they show you love. They show you love. So I like this because when I'm in the supermarket, I can find the deals. Okay, so I'm gonna have to cut these up because these are taking up all the space. So let me cut these up and start putting them inside the snack box. So I found pomegranates for 99 cents. So I bought two. I love me a pomegranate, y'all. I don't know about you. I cut a pomegranate up one night. I said, "Oh, I'm just gonna eat a little bit of it," right? Oh my God! I ate 1/4. I cut it in fourths. I ate 1/4. I'm standing at the island. I ate a half. I'm still standing at the island. I ate 3/4. I said, "Well, damn, Chelsea, you gonna eat the whole thing?" That pomegranate was everything. And I probably could have ate it for dinner and drank some water and went on about my damn business. It was so good. So now I hope this pomegranate, these are good because the ones that I had, I tend to let my fruit get very, very ripe because the pomegranates I had gotten from the church. So I didn't know how sweet they were going to be. But Lord Jesus, they were so sweet by the time I opened them. So we're going to see how they look tonight. This Saturday is the fourth Saturday. My mic's still on? Yes. This Saturday is the fourth Saturday of the month. So you all know where I go on the fourth Saturday of the month, and that is to get more free food. So now I'm putting this one in this one, right? Because I have space. Okay. Like I said, I also have an apple and a pomegranate to cut up. So this may have an apple and a pomegranate in the main section. Okay. And like I said in the beginning, as to why I make these help me to not stop at a fast food place, right? If I have this, I'm not going to stop at a fast food place and grab something. I'm going to eat this and I'm going to be happy until I get home. Then I can eat a full meal. But we know fruit and vegetables, especially vegetables and some fruit, different fruits are full of fiber. So you eat it, you drink some water. Fruit can hold me for about 2 hours, right? The trainers say you're supposed to eat 5 meals a day. Now, not 5 full course meals. 2 of those meals are snacks, right? I love when Grow with Joe puts food options on her community page, because that's my thing. I'm always going to work out. Y'all know that I'm always going to work out, but I need to be able to eat properly. That's the main thing, because you can't outwork a bad diet. And that's what people think. Oh, I can eat whatever I want and I can still go to the gym. Maybe some people can. I'm not built like that. Everything I eat goes right to my body. I have a natural fat gene. So when Shrek and her crew, when she put a picture up of me, she went way back in the archives when I first started working out. And she posted this picture about me on her community page. And then, I'm like, has she looked in the mirror? This girl want to talk about me and she looked like Cousin It, okay? And then you don't even work out. You have your master's degree and you never made enough money to go get your mouth and your teeth fixed. Like, I don't understand these people that just want to come for people. I really don't understand when they don't have any enlightenment themselves. So people can go back and say whatever, but I don't live in the past. How are you going to go and get an old picture and say, oh, you see, she looked like she's 1 cheeseburger away? Well, that was back in the day. So show me a picture of you, Deborah, aka Monica, aka Renee Marcus's friend, aka Marty's fiance. Yeah, he's still being prosecuted, y'all. There still isn't a magistrate for the case. Like I said, you think I care? If you follow me on Facebook, you already know what I posted about that. I could care less about this dude because, but anyway, for you all that don't know, I started dating the help in the Gambia. That was my first mistake. Don't ever date the help. I started dating the help, and this ninja robbed me while I was sleeping. Yes. So when they talk about African American men, yes, some of them Gambian men got African American men beat, because I have never been robbed by somebody that I was intimate with. That is wicked. That is some type of diabolical wicked. And then I ask myself, but I'm like, are these people sitting back and thinking about what they're doing and then ever sit back and say, maybe this is why my life is so effed up. Maybe this is why, we have generations of poverty. Maybe this is why my mother was poor, my grandmother was poor, I'm poor. Do people that live wickedly, do they ever think about that? Is she still trying to bring your name up? I don't know, but I'm a super ass Rain. She think it's over, but it's not. She gonna get them papers in the mail. You think you want to make all these damn videos about people and say, Shrek thinks she's gonna make all these videos and say the most horrendous thing. She's paying this person for sex and this, that. They don't know me. They don't know that my nickname is Suam Sally. She has no idea, but she gonna mother effing find out quick, fast, and in a mother effing hurry. This woman has made 30 some odd videos about me. It was 41. And she sit there and say, oh, is she crazy? I don't even think I made that many videos about bag. When you're psycho and you're stalking people, you don't even know what the hell you're doing. Because I have the recordings and the damn videos. I have it. I have the transcripts. So you want to say my name how many times? She said my name's 30 some odd times in one video. That's psycho. Someone that is pushing in their 60s is obsessed with someone like that. That's crazy. So you now that's a low level crime, right? So I have spoken to the detectives in Dayton, Ohio. She said I called Montgomery. She said she called Montgomery county sheriffs, and they don't say nothing. They don't hear anything about a robbery. And this, why would Montgomery know about my robbery here in America? I mean, here in Arizona. What sense does that make, man? Right? So all of the stuff that I have done to get her to stop, you could say whatever you want about someone, but once you start defaming their name, their character, their foundation. She said my first live was a lie. So what was a lie? What, we didn't really buy lights? They're just out there lying and dancing and we don't have lights. It's just like, what is wrong with people's mentality? What is wrong with these Black women of a certain age? Jesus Christ, I know I got issues, but why? What is wrong with these people? I don't know. It's evil witchcraft. I don't know, but I tell you one thing, I'm going to sue. See, the thing is what Shrek thought is this YouTube shit is what's up. No, this is YouTube. This is not real life, and this is not the court of law, right? How many of these people on YouTube just faking and phony? Oh my God, this is fake content for me and my husband. I don't understand these damn people. So, but what they're going to realize, because if I had 50's money or President Trump's money, these people would be done out here. Okay? Where if I had a group of lawyers, these ninjas would be done. But what she doesn't realize is I don't stop. I don't mother effing quit. When you F with me and you take my money, B, it's on and popping. And I'm never gonna stop until I see your ass in court in front of the judge. And she gonna realize that. She gonna realize that. I will fly to you, B. Hey, she want to say all these crazy things about me? I had the same problems with a Nigerian scammer. But see, this is the thing. What people don't know is I sue. I sue. You think you're going to take my money, destroy my name because you're jealous of me? Y'all, I didn't realize how good I look. Thank God I'm not stuck on myself, because I had no idea how slim I was and how good I effing looked. No wonder why them bees was hating on me, the roly-polies. They barely want to take 5,000, 3,000 steps a day. I didn't go to Africa to get on medication for diabetes and eating like, no. So I realized why Shrek was hating. Because if she looked at me and I'm living my best life, right, in spite of losing 16,000, that's the thing. You think all these people in Africa or looking at your channel or in Gambia really care about you succeeding? Well, we know about the crabs in a barrel mentality here with Black Americans. So we think that once they go there, they just want the best for you. No, there are some people that are preying on your downfall. I know that there are Black Americans that were happy with what happened to me. You think I care? No. Because I may have lost a little bit, but what I'm going to gain is going to make them mofos even more jealous. I didn't go to Africa unprepared. I didn't move to Africa, right? I went to check on my investment property. And then when I realized then some other stuff happened, right? And I had to stay. But if I knew then what I know now, I would have left. As soon as I left the Art Kathy Hills vacation property in Ghana Town, I would have got my ass on a plane and came right back to America and tried to fight that way. But that's not what God had in store for me. But I guess it's good that I was fighting, because who else is fighting? Who is this? Sherry McManahan, first time back since turkey. Since the oh, okay, this is your first time back since I cooked the turkey. Welcome back. I remember you. I knew your name looked familiar. Greetings. This is what I'm making this time. I'm going this Saturday to the church, so I might be making another turkey, maybe for New Year's, and dropping that off down to the homeless. So right now I'm making fruit snack boxes. So that way when I'm out and about, I won't eat fast food. So I make these, and I interchange the ingredients are interchangeable. Sometimes I put cherries. It just depends on what I have in my refrigerator. But I had to make this today because I did not want these melons to go bad. These are Oriental melons. So, yeah, I'm not playing. And what people don't know is you can sue someone in small claims. And it just so happens that for Shrek in her town, small claims is $6,000. So let's see how she like it when she get hit with that $6,000 lawsuit. Excuse my French. Right? Because I'm not playing with people. You think you're gonna try to destroy my name because you jealous of me because you ugly? Well, who does that? So no, I fight back in the courts. Now, the fact that I have contacted my police, the fact that I have tried to, let me just say this. I tried to get a protection, order of protection, a restraining order. None of that could happen because she is not a resident of the county that I'm in, right? Okay. She want to say, oh, Tay broke. I sure am. But I got a credit card, baby girl. I got a credit card that shows why my credit score is 817. And I get free frequent flyer miles. So I can fly to Trotwood, Ohio, and sue your black ass, okay, for $6,000. Now, why am I doing this? Because people need to effing learn that you can't say what the F you want online, okay? And I will teach y'all how to mother effing sue somebody. You think I'm going to keep trying to get, the courts, not the courts, what is it called? Criminally. Yes, she's breaking the law, but stalking and all of that is low level crimes, right? They're not going to necessarily put a detective on that when they got people that are out here chopping away at people, right? So if first I don't succeed with criminally getting them in trouble for you breaking the law, you can break the law all you want. Once you break the law and you F with me, well, it's a street fight, mother. Okay? Yeah, street fight. Now, what's sad is I did all this therapy and healing. And when I went to Gambia, I thought I was healed. And then I started dealing with these ninjas. Okay? Straight up ninjas. Whether they're in America or in the Gambia or in the UK. And then I realized, girl, you ain't that healed. Because look, trauma. Right? So, yeah. But they're going to realize I'm not the one to play with. Because who do you think you are? I'm not ES. I'm not K&K Squad. I'm none of these people. I am Shantae Trotwood Tay, and I will sue your black ass in court. And smile. Shit. They're going to find out. You think I'm going to let somebody destroy my foundation? Now, what she thought was she could say all these horrible things. Oh, I'm in Dayton, Ohio, and I know she got men running in and out of her home. Really? Then prove it, Tifa Almighty. Then mother effing prove it. Because when you get in front of that fucking judge, bitch, that's what you're going to have to say. Well, how do you know this, Miss Shrek? How do you know this? Well, Quasi Boyd told me. And who's Quasi Boyd? Well, Your Honor, that's the person that I'm suing that scammed me out of $16,000 and scammed all of us, right? Now it's on the record within a court system. They don't know who they effing with. They don't know who they messing with. So we're going to let the courts decide if what you did was wrong enough for you to have to pay me $6,000, biatch. Thank you so much, Rain. Now, if I don't get a penny back because these people are broke, that's fine. It's about me getting my name back. It's about me standing up for myself when nobody else wants to stand up for me or for themselves in the Gambia. Because if y'all knew half of the stuff that was going on in the Gambia, y'all would you would lose your mind. You'd be like, what in the hell what is that? You wouldn't know what to do or say. You wouldn't know what to do or say. People don't want people to, I don't know. I think they're jealous. I think other people are not in the positions that some people are in, and they're jealous. And they don't want other people to prosper. They're like, you could do good, but you just can't do better than me. And it's sad. The scam it was real estate. So a lot of African Americans are going to the Gambia, West Africa. So the two people and the third person that was added on, the two people that were there, Art Cathy and Kwesi Boyd, they took the investment money and was supposed to be renting guest houses and turning them basically into Airbnb. So that way, African Americans, people from Europe, Black, British, I don't know who else will be staying there, but he said the Americans and the Europeans. So it would be a form of Airbnbs. So that way, when you're traveling and you meet, when you're traveling and you're in a different country, it's better to be around people that you know as opposed to people that you don't know, right? At least you're out and about in the streets, you're mingling, and then when you come home, you're around people that speak the same language as you, that understand the same culture. So it was a great idea because, sister, guess what? People still need somewhere to stay in the Gambia. Single women traveling still need a safe place to stay. So it was a great business idea. It's just that the two people or the three people that were in charge did not have any money to themselves, and they took all the money. Now, who took what is what we're going to prove in court. But it does look like the male, Kwesi Boyd, took and hid. He sent $14,000, $14,000+ of investment funds. He sent it to his sister in America. I see it just as clear as day. He thought that no one would ever see his bank statements. That's what he thought. But God. So we saw, I got his bank statements. I have the audit. So they took the money. I don't know what the hell they did with it, partied it. Some of the workers were saying that they walked in on Art Cathy sniffing that white girl, right? And then Jibby and Jai said that he bought that white girl that starts with a C, Cocaina. He said that he bought that for Mega Ty and Kwesi. Now, Mega Ty is the one that owns the cigar lounge in the Gambia. The fact that people are promoting, oh, I'm at the cigar lounge, so we support drug dealers that destroyed our community, and when they go to Africa, everything is fine. These people, y'all, real talk, half the people in the Gambia, I wouldn't even hang with in America. So what the hell do I look like hanging with them in the Gambia? I don't support drug dealers. How many of the big YouTubers are supporting Mega Ty? After Mega Ty reached out saw me and said, oh, I have this video that explains the whole scam. Bag Miss Cynthia Usambora said that she confirmed that video does exist. So y'all, when these people talk about come to the Gambia, I'm like, F y'all are pieces of SHIT because you fake and you mother effing fucking phony. You're phony. to have all this knowledge of what has happened to people losing all this money in the Gambia, and then you keep your effing mouth shut? You are a piece of diabolical shit. And that's to many of the Americans in the Gambia. Why would you do this? Do you need YouTube money that bad? But these are the same people like, I ain't coming back to America. But they will scam your ass because they're not coming back to America, right? So they don't have enough money to live in Africa. So they'll scam you. So of course they hate me. Oh, this girl lost this money and she's still stable. I don't have 100 million children. I don't have a husband. I can work and save my damn money. Can you say the same? I'm not sitting here saying America is horrible because, like I said, I thought I heard a gunshot today, though. I thought I heard 2 gunshots today. But I don't live in a shoot 'em up, bang, bang environment, city. So I don't have to run to Africa. Oh my God, America's crashing. I'm living a good life. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Thank you, God. I don't live in, I don't know, what are the horrible, let me use New Jersey. Camden County. They say Camden is is the most whatever city. It's the most dangerous city in the United States. Is ranked as the most dangerous city in I don't live in Camden. Right? I don't live in Camden, New Jersey. I live in a nice neighborhood in Arizona, and I'm okay with that. I don't have to, oh, I hate America. This is what I don't get. If you go to Africa and you live in Africa, why do you have to hate America? It's just like when black men date white girls or someone that doesn't look like their mother or their father. They don't have to insult black women just because you're dating other women. That's how I feel like when people go to Africa. Like, it's like, oh, I got to insult y'all. Now, one of the things I always told you all was I encourage you to travel. Let's not travel with Tay-Tay. I have traveled. I have never felt unsafe until I went to the damn Gambia. Now, maybe things would have been different if I was there when Uncle Yaya was there, but I wasn't. I wasn't. But I don't understand. Like, these same people, they can tell you to come. They can move. People can move to Africa and not disrespect the people that live here in America, right? Just like a man can date a white girl, a Spanish girl, Asian girl, and not disrespect black women. How about you love Africa and move on about your business? Why you, oh, America this, oh, America that? But I mean, what's funny is the people that are telling you that America is so jacked up, these people have nothing. They have nothing. Look at our Kathy. Look at PVTV. Oh, come to Gambia. You done messed up Miss L's home. You and your Ant-Man, I call him Ant-Man, and Monkeypox Girl, his wife, right? Y'all done messed up Miss L's home. Destroyed her home. And then you got a nerve to talk shit? Well, didn't the police come looking for you? PVTV? But wasn't Shrek the main one? Oh, they didn't do anything wrong. What does she know? What does she know in being in America? And then when she go to the Gambia, she sit in the guest house and she complain. Is she in the streets? If you in my membership, you about to see a whole bunch of videos because I'm pushing them out. I'm pushing them out, right? From me being in the Gambia. So how many people go to the Gambia and walk the streets by themselves? Take the gillies. Not many. And I don't even live there. What is this? I need this. Okay. So I'm freezing these bananas. So when she look at my channel, then she come and make her little videos or whatever, right? Because she don't have any content. She don't work out. All she could do is talk about someone else. What are you doing with your life? Girl, you better elevate. But what happened? They didn't do anything wrong. He's like my son. She don't know. Why are now you done messed up Miss L's home, and Miss L, what did she do? She's such a fucking lady. Excuse my French. She's such a lady. What did she do? She didn't really say anything. She did the working to finish the What the F series. Right? Now, I know she wanted to say, what the F? What the did these niggas do to my house? I know she wanted to say that. But she's such a lady. What did she do? She took her money and she fixed the house. Right? Now, what do you think happens if monkeypox girl Imzadi sees her, right? What do you think? What do you think the Americans are doing for Imzadi? Do you think that they are holding her accountable, or do you think that, and that's PBTV's wife? Do you think that they're holding her accountable, or do you think that they're making excuses? Because I heard that they're making excuses. Well, it's hard. What's hard? It's hard being a wife and a mother and keeping a house clean. Well, what did you live in? Squalor, y'all. It's hard. This woman let y'all stay in her beautiful effing home with your little with your children. I'm sorry. I was about to say the raggedy ass children. Lord forgive me. But she let you stay there and y'all destroy her home. And it wasn't just destruction. Like it wasn't normal wear and tear. No. This was diabolical, intentional stuff. They cut her wires for her electricity. They cut her wires. Who does that? But these are the same Americans that are like, oh, come here, America. We live in this nice house. I screen recorded him saying that. We living in this house. We have internet. And I'm sitting here like, but he's living in Miss L's house and they're using her internet. What in the hell is going on here? Please. Please. The ones, just be mindful. The ones that are saying, come to Africa now. Those are the ones that want to scam you and they need money now. So PBTV, why did the police come to arrest your ass? I don't know, but I could say this, y'all. This is why I'm fighting. I'm so grateful I got this new lawyer. I am so freaking grateful. And I just have faith that this is going to come to an end. And Quasi Boyd, because the rest of the people that were a part of the scam, Art Kathy and Phoenix, they have escaped to 2 different other countries, right? One is in Ghana, one is in Benin. Talk about I got an Igbo husband. These people that get married, I swear to God, they put this in, and because if you're, shut up, Shantae. I just posted a picture on my Facebook of when I first got to the Gambia, and I took the picture with Phoenix, right? I can only imagine how insecure Phoenix was. I know she was heavy. She didn't have any money. That's why I looked out for her Tubob ass, but I shouldn't have. Because if you are 50 some odd years old and you don't have SHIT, that shows how you live your goddamn on life. You live your life very recklessly if you don't have anything and you're over 50. You don't have a car. You don't have a window to piss out of. You don't have a car. You don't have anywhere to live. Phoenix left, couldn't get out of America. Her family friend is telling me, oh, thank you so much for looking out for her, right? They probably was happy because she was living off of them in America before she went to Africa. So Phoenix left. She went to Benin. So now she over there scamming so she can take care of her husband, because we know these men don't love you. You think these men love you? These men love what you can give them. So Phoenix goes back to America. She's living with her daughter. Then all of a sudden you arguing with your daughter, right? Because your daughter's about as foul as you are. So now you arguing with your daughter and your daughter kick you out. Now you crying in a shelter, right? She's crying to the people online. What do? They sent her money. What did she do? She went right back to Africa. So after a point, I just gotta laugh at the people. Like, okay, so y'all down with this, y'all? Okay, alrighty then. Right? If you like it, I love it. Now I'm gonna put these. I don't know where I'm gonna put them now. I think I'm gonna put 1 or 2 just in the middle. Oh no, let me just put it in there. Okay. And this is the oats and honey protein. So I mean, I don't understand these people. And like I said, these are not people that I would hang with in America. I wouldn't, because this is not how I get down. I don't hang with drug dealers that destroy our community in America. And then next thing we know, oh, he's in Africa and now he's good. What the hell is going on here? So I don't have respect for a lot of the people in the Gambia. They'll tell you to come there, but then they getting caught with guns. I thought Gambia was safe. How you getting caught with a gun and you end up in Mile 2? You're an American citizen. What happened? Why are you bringing a gun to the Gambia? I thought it was safe. And you said America was a hot mess and the police are killing people in America. Why are you bringing a gun to the Gambia? But then on the flip side, you telling people, come to the Gambia, it's safe. These people are liars. These people are liars. The truth is not in them. So I'm fighting. And I'm going to keep fighting until I have my day in court. And whatever happens after that, happens. But court for the assault, because I got assaulted. So Sherry, it's a lot that has happened. I got assaulted by the American's right-hand dude that's Gambian. He was married to an American, and he beat the American woman, and he beat her friend. Like, this ninja crazy. How you gonna beat the hell out your wife and then, oh, I'm gonna beat her friend too? Like, what the hell? So the friend calls me and tells me what's going on. But this is what I'm not gonna do. I'm never gonna allow people to use my channel to expose someone when they sitting in that shit nonstop. Right? So now they know, don't call me. Don't call me, because I don't want to hear it. I don't care what happens to none of them people over there. They don't care about me. To hell with them. So I will have my day in court. And I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice it. Jesus, y'all, I want to eat this whole thing tonight. I swear, I want to eat this. I want to eat it right now. Okay, so how do I cut this? Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So I don't want to take these out, because if I take them out, I'm going to eat them. They will never make it over there into my snack thing. I'm just going to keep eating them. So what I'm going to do is, okay, let me see. I'm just going to put them in here just like this. Right? I'm just going to put them in their hole just like that. Oh my God. Y'all, these are so damn, you see? You see me eating them? Oh my God. So, me fighting in court, I'm technically fighting for everyone. For the underdog that is afraid to speak up because they have lost money. Because what they're doing is they're honing in on the older people. The older people are not going to get online and say anything. Like I said, Miss L didn't say anything. She didn't say anything. And then this dude, Ant-Man, who looks a little psychotic, right? I mean, because there's a video of his wife talking and she got a black eye. She has a mark under her eye. I mean, he looks a little unstable. Where are they living since they're not staying at Miss L's? Where are they living? I heard they living somewhere trifling. So you have how many cases against you, Ant-Man? How many? How many? Because I know of 2. And Miss L didn't say anything because she could have totally took you behind the court. She could have totally took you to court for destroying her home. I heard somebody came to the house. Thank you so much. Ant-Man is PVTV. I think he calls himself Adama or Adam, and then his wife is Imzadi. Who knows their American name? God only knows, right? I call him Ant-Man and I call her Monkeypox Girl. So Shrek had a nerve to make a video and reach out to him. I think he never came on from what people told me. He didn't come on, but he was in the comments. No. Why don't you come on and talk about how many people you didn't scam? So then Shrek says something about, oh, I couldn't live in a tiny house. You know, people just like to talk crap. But if you see Miss L's quote unquote, air quote, tiny home, yeah, I guess people would say I'll live in a tiny house. But this one bedroom house is enough for me. People want to say, oh, I want this big 6-bedroom house. Who's going to clean it? Because you're already lazy and you don't want to work out. So who's going to clean the house? You're just going to have a big, dirty 6-bedroom house in Africa? These people are stupid. You see Ant-Man. I call him Ant-Man. So he destroyed, him and his wife destroyed my aunt on the Mat's home, destroyed her home. But then he going around telling people like, oh, yeah, thank you for allowing me to do this. Ninja, you didn't do anything. The little bit of work that you did do you know that she had to get it fixed? The little bit of stuff that you did do, but what was the purpose of the destruction of her house then? PVTV Ant-Man. Why did you destroy her home that she allowed y'all to stay in? Like they literally broke. You know a swim belt, right? A flotation belt. How in the world do you get the belt away from the cushion? How do you do that? That's intentional. The walls are dirty, so evidently she said it's hard. I can't. I'm supposed to be what, taking care of the children and taking care of the house and cooking it. Ma'am, you are a wife with children. So what's hard? You've never taken care of a home before? Miss L's couch looked like it belonged in a trap house. Are y'all really that nasty? Because I'm telling you, the person that came to clean was like, "Oh, this place is much cleaner than what it was when Adama was here." That's what they said. Y'all think Gambians don't be talking? Gambians talk just as much as anyone else, and they be dry snitching. I don't know if they realize they be dry snitching. I ain't gonna say he's snitching. It's No sound. Lo siento. There we go. I hope I wasn't out for too long. I do periodically check it. That's the reason why I do check it. Let me see. Let me go plug this up. I haven't been live in a minute. I don't understand. I don't understand. And I guess it's something that I will never understand because I don't live my life like that. But to destroy someone's home and then to think that there isn't anything wrong with what you've done, and then to come on someone's page and say, oh, she's good with interior design, I give her that. What? Ninja, I hope they find you behind. Why was the police looking for you, PVTV? Thank you. Why was the police looking for you, PVTV? So now, I think, in my personal opinion, that people are still contacting them thinking that they finished Miss L's home, not realizing that Ma'at on the mat finished her home with her people, right? With her crew. Now, do you think that people are jealous that this woman has built 2 homes in 3 years? There's some people that's been there, and it took them 9 years to build a damn home, right? Is PVTV, is Ant-Man, well, okay, I call him Ant-Man and Monkeypox Girl, but the names are Imzadi and Adam or Adama. But I don't know if that's their real names because people go to Africa and they change their names and then they won't even tell you their real name in America, which makes me think, what were you doing in America? Look at this, y'all. Right? That's one. Now this one looks a little skimpy. It's okay. Here's another one. So it kind of has the same thing. This one doesn't have any of the pomegranate in it. It's okay because it's already filled up. So I'm not going to worry about it. It's these over here that all need pomegranate, right? This one is full. So I'm going to close that one. That one is full over there, right? So let me close these. Let me put the lids on these. So I have 3. I have this one. I have this one. So I have maybe 3 or 4 to put some pomegranates in. So let me just put lids on these. So their YouTube page, Lady Whistleblow, is PVTV. And I'm just like, I'm going to let you all know, right? This is not me being messy. I lost so much money and I don't want that to happen to you all. If you all, like, some of the stories that I hear, I'm like, okay, I can't hear anymore because this is just causing me trauma and I don't even live here. Some of these people are really suffering. They're suffering. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because they don't have enough money. They attach themselves to a broke dude who is going to do nothing but waste their damn time, right? They think the dude loves them. They fat. I don't understand. So I don't want any parts of these people. I don't want any parts of these people. But Ant-Man and Monkeypox Girl, what they did to Miss L's home and the fact that they have no qualms or no regrets, that's what makes me say, oh man, maybe they need to be boxed. Have you ever tried the little rocket apples? They're so good. If that's the ones that are in the wait, tell me what that is. Is that the ones that's already cut up? Because I cannot eat the ones that's cut up for the children. Those taste like fake apples. I can't eat those. I am going to eat the apple ones first, so that way, matter of fact, let me put them on top. The ones that have apples in them. Because I need to, I'm out. Y'all going to see me. I'll be back in that shed soon. Somebody was like, oh my God, you are not going back in that damn shed. I bought some things so I can organize it. I'm so excited. Because if I organize the shed and put stuff in bins, then I'm good to go. Let me show you. Let me show you because I'm kind of excited. Well, how the hell did that get here? So this is the little bin for Stella's bags. So I bought these from Costco. So this is what I'm going to organize my closet with, my storage. And I can't wait. I cannot wait because it's going to make my life a lot easier. A lot easier. So, Shrek said, something about, I couldn't live in that tiny house. And it's just like, you have to realize who you are listening to and the misery that comes with some people, right? Because when is there ever any positivity coming from Shrek's page? When? Don't worry, I won't wait. When is she not talking about somebody and what they've done in Africa when she didn't marry a Nigerian and brought him to America and he played her out and left her, right? I don't know. I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in some of our black women that are of a certain age. I am extremely disappointed in their behavior. I am. I never saw so many older black women that need therapy in my damn life, in my whole life. I've never seen so many people that need therapy. And then the people that are in the military, if you've been in the military, then I hope that you recognize that you need therapy, especially if you're a black woman that has been in the military. Oh, they're really small and sweet. I'm going to have to look them up. I had some really tiny apples. I don't know if they were rocket apples. I don't know. I had some really tiny apples. They were so delicious. And I just grabbed them and ate them and ran off. But I'm very disappointed in my black women. I really am. Because I never expected any of this from them. Overseas, half of the stuff that I hear our black women doing, I'm like, I'm just grateful that I don't have low self-esteem like that. Because these women, they're telling each other's business, like, oh, this person makes this amount of money, this person is bringing in this amount of money a month. Why do you feel the need to tell someone how much you make a month? Why is that? What's going on in your life that you feel like because most of these black women that are in the Gambia, they don't know each other. I didn't know Miss Cynthia or any of them before Gambia. So none of these women knew each other, right? They all like, oh my God, my man better than yours. And I'm just like, both of y'all are taking care of your own damn man, okay? If he has any type of business, it's because you put the money up. So what are y'all arguing about? These are people that I don't want to be around. Because I don't know what's wrong with them. So the fact that someone knows how much money someone makes a month that they're bringing in, oh, this is the most money they ever had in their whole life. Why is it of your concern? And why do you feel the need, if the person was dumb enough to tell your dumb ass that they bringing in $10,000 a month, why do you feel the need to tell someone else? These broken ass women that they have so much education, but no one has ever told anyone, hey, I think you need therapy. Did y'all know that they have therapists in the Gambia? They do. So you can go, or if you have insurance, you could just do it online, right? You could do it telepathically with your insurance company. But these women need therapy. They have low self-esteem. They falling for these dudes. I'm like, come on, man. If you look in the mirror, you know good and goddamn well this dude don't want you. And you done told him how much money you make a month? Jesus, take the wheel. I hope the people don't end up gone. I just hope they don't end up dead. But when I say that these people are acting like they are friends, these people, they don't even know each other. Half these people do not know each other. They have never met each other a day in their life before coming to the Gambia. Tiny homes are perfect for 1 or 2 people, but not a good idea for people with children. These what's their names? PVTV comes from trash. They come from trash. I'm convinced. I'm convinced. I saw the way Miss L house looked. Y'all may not have seen it, but I saw it. They come from trash. Those people are trash. They don't, I mean, the fact that it's hand marks, fingerprints all over the wall. Like, y'all just let the children do whatever they want while you just destroying this woman's property. Because what? If these people are in their, let's talk about this, y'all. I talk about this all the time, but these people are in their 30s, right? If these people are in their 30s, they have to know that these young men don't want them. They don't. I feel like they do. They do. They do. But they have such low self-esteem that they want to believe it. So I say, if you believe that you are old now, because I mean, this is my thing. Shit, the way I looked, yeah, I there was, yeah. They don't look like me. They don't work out. They overweight. I mean, I'm overweight now, but I wasn't 5 years ago. I wasn't even overweight 3 years ago. But when you're dealing with trifling ninjas, oh, it will break your behind down, right? So now I'm building myself back up. But for them to think that these dudes love them, they're old, they're fat, they're sickly. Many of them can't really move. I mean, you have to know that most of these dudes don't even like y'all. I know the trifling ninja that I was dealing with did not like me. Look at what he did. Most of these people don't even like Americans. That's the sad part. If you in the Gambia, you wearing sunglasses, just look around. Look at how the women look at you. They giving you the ugly stare. They hate us. Their men want us, but their men only want us so that they can floss and take care of y'all. So what you hating us for? And some of these stupid women, how many black women in them that live in America is giving a dude an allowance in the Gambia every month? These women are da dum dum da dum 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 da dum 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 dum. Who is doing? But I wonder if they're telling the people in their family that oh, I got a 20-some-year-old, I got a 30. No, because they will say, what are you doing? Are you stupid? No, so they talk to each other because every last one of them got a young boy. And the ones that don't have a young boy don't want to hear anything that these ninjas got to say because they are delirious. I'm not that delirious and I'm not that desperate. No. These women have men in the bed right next to them. Excuse me, and they're not getting anything done. Not building nothing. And they're frustrated. But on the flip side, what do you do if you leave him? Is he going to rob you? Is he going to hurt you? Are these women of a certain age and they're afraid? I would be. Oh wait, let me see. Okay, it says man do not provide and protect for someone who won't do it for you. Who says this? That's it U5874. The sad thing is many of the men in the Gambia that are younger, why would they want to be with someone that is older than their mother? Even their mother will be like, oh yes, I'm okay with that. Yes, I know someone. She been sending money to this boy for over 3 years, and his mother was okay. His mother and her are about the same age, right? And the mother is saying, oh, it's okay. Yeah, you can date him. Yes. First of all, Gambia is not even supposed to be dating because they're Muslim. Ain't no dating. What's that? You're not supposed to be dating. Now, the mother was okay, but then the mother really, what? She just wanted somebody to take care of her old ass. And so she could sit on her ass and eat rice and show off to the rest of the poor people in the village. I don't understand it. I really don't. Right? So what happens? They go and they find him another wife, a wife that's young, a wife that's closer to his age. Now, he didn't want to marry this woman, the woman that they found. He was like, I don't know her. So he went and he married his friend. Now he had a child, and they were all friends. Him and his daughter's mother was living in an apartment, and his landlord was a dude that was a friend, and the landlord had a girlfriend, and they had a son, right? Well, the dude decides, the one that's getting an allowance from the American every damn month, and food and water. He was like, I don't want no one drinking my bottled water. I said, damn, it's very little for y'all to start acting funny. You're acting funny over bottled water? Jesus. Well, the uncle finds him a wife. Well, they found him a wife. He didn't want that wife. So he decides, oh, I'm going to start dating to get back at my baby mother. I'm going to start dating the girl that is the boyfriend of my old landlord. Now we know that that's going to be messy, right? So evidently she liked him and he liked her, and now they got a chance to get married. It was a marriage made for disaster. Made for disaster. So now the girl comes and she's like, oh yeah, she kind of smiling at the American and this, that, and the third, right? Because they have to accept it. If their man is out here trying to holler and date or be with or say he love a foreigner like myself, a grandma, I'm not a grandma, but if he's out there doing that, then the woman, the Gambian woman, has to accept this. She has to accept it. That's their culture. She has to accept it. Is she happy about it? No. Is she going to talk crap and try to be messy? Absolutely. That's what the girl did, right? So now she's talking crap. She looking for the ceiling. He comes to the American like, oh, you see the ceiling? I told her it's too expensive. And I said to the woman, well, he brought it to you because he thought that you were going to do it. I ain't doing that. I'm saying to myself, well, you do everything else. But now he has another woman, a woman that's closer to his age. The fact that this 50-some-year-old woman was like, he asked me first. And I'm just like, what the F is going on here? Because he asked me first. And I'm just like, Jesus, take the wheel. These people cannot be this damn desperate. Please, Lord God, I don't ever want to be this desperate when I'm in my 50s and 60s. Lord Jesus, please. Please keep me to have the same mind that I have now. Because this is absolutely ridiculous. So it's safe to say that the marriage ended up breaking up. It broke up. She ended up going back home to her mama, right? Where's the American? Still sending him money. Now, when she stopped, because there was disrespect, there was always disrespect. But I said, oh, wait, what are you talking about? You said it was going to be perfect. She never been to the Gambia. But she sure did argue with me. It's not going to be like yours. It's not. I said, these black women of a certain age some of them women are pieces of shit. She had to eat that damn humble pie, didn't she? Now, his mother said to him, when is she going to send the rice? When is she going to do this? So this is the funny part. I ain't going to say funny. This is the crazy part. The mother sit there, his mother, that's the same age as the American, will sit there and say, oh, it's okay for you to marry, for you to be with my son. It's okay. But it's only so her fat ass can eat rice all the time. Because when the dude told the American, oh, look, you don't have to send it. You can cut down. He told her that. She cut down and the mother was mad. His mother was mad. Why didn't she? He said she doesn't have to send it at all. So when people sit there and say, oh, I know Gambians, they don't know nothing about Gambians. They have no idea. They have no idea. But we all go there with this happy go jolly. Oh my God, we in Africa. Because I mean, it is the dream for a lot of us, right? To go to Africa. So when we get a chance to go, we're just so happy. And they are taught, pray on them. They want to be a part of something. Call them your brother, your sister. They gonna love that. All the while they're trying to scam you. And they're trying to scam you for small money, right? And I'm just like, well, look, if you want to mess up your future and bring karma to your life for a few dollars, then do it. If you want to continue to bring generational poverty to generation to your family members and your descendants for generations, then you do that. Because after a certain point of time, we got to look at our continental African brothers and sisters and say, what the hell are y'all doing wrong? You pray 5 times a day. You know, they say we don't have culture. Y'all don't have any culture, let alone they walk around calling each other ninjas and acting like us, but we don't have culture. Okay. So I guess y'all don't have culture either because y'all emulate everybody else. So where's your culture? Because you have your surname? Because you're on African soil? You still don't know who you are because you acting like an American. So what is it? Or a UK person? So what is your culture? Continental African? To what? Go find an old white person and marry them so they can take you out of the country? To lie, steal, and cheat to the strangers that decide to come and visit your country? What is your culture? To walk around with a wig on your head, looking like a tuba, afraid to leave the house because without a wig on your head, because you don't feel pretty without a wig on your head? I'm sorry. Skin bleaching, is that your culture? What's your culture? Because I see y'all acting like us. It's really sad though. It really is sad how many Black women, because they're searching on Facebook. If you walk, someone brought this to my attention. Well, if you're walking down the street in the Gambia and you walk past like somewhere like Turntable or somewhere where there are a bunch of taxis, right? And you walk in past and you see all these dudes sitting out there with their taxis. Now, you would think that they would be on the road, trying to get money, right? They're just sitting there, taxi. They're not in the taxi business. They are in the business of let me try to get me an old woman, because these old women coming here, they've been desperate. They've been coming here effing us for generations. And they see some people end up with a nice life. They end up, going to the West. They always say, I'm looking for a tubob to change my life. But most of them already have Gambian wives. And the Gambian wife will sit there and lie and say they're the sister. I saw it myself with someone that used my 2-day service. And I met his wife. I didn't know that was his wife. He said it was his sister. The wife, the mother, because Gambians accept me when I start talking well off to them and blah, 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 and they see where I live. And she was like, oh, this is his wife. This is his baby. I said, this ninja then married a 60-some-year-old woman, a 60-some-year-old white woman from Philadelphia. She used all of her savings to bring him here. He refused to have sex with her over there because he knew she wanted him. So he refused to sleep with her until she brought him here. And then for him to tell me that he's sitting there lying to this woman, he said, oh, my culture, you'll tell us that we can have a second wife, so I'm going to have a second wife at some point in time, but not telling him that he is all red, not telling his wife, look, Gambians, I don't know a difference between a man and a woman. He did not tell his wife, his white American wife, that he was already married. So when he got on the phone, I said, boy, so you married? I said, that's messed up that you lied to your wife. They don't care. You got to think about it. Like some of these people, they do not care about the crimes that they commit. So when they what did they do to the girl at the Borough Exchange? This is the second female that was unalived in broad daylight with a knife. All because they wanted the money? This is the second woman that died in the streets due to a stabbing. And then a Gambian told me, if they'll do this to each other, what do you think they'll do to the strangers? I said, that's why I don't F with y'all like that. You ain't got to tell me twice. That's exactly why I don't F with y'all like that. Y'all show me who y'all are. I know who you are. It is low self-esteem. But I'll just go and get some therapy then. Work out. You're in Africa. How many people will sit up in the house in the air condition? So that's what you're retired to do? I don't know about these people. I don't know about these black people. I don't understand. So of course, Sharon was mad with me. Of course she was mad with me. Oh, you don't want to come and look at Hulu? Girl, I'm trying to fight these damn criminals to get my money back. I'm not hopping from one Nigerian to the next, okay? No. You think I come to Africa to sit on your damn couch and watch Hulu in the air conditioning? These people, God help them. That's all I can say is God help them. And these are not my peoples. And I wouldn't even deal with people like this in America. So I'm damn sure not dealing with them in Africa. But then these are the same people that are talking about me. Oh, look at her. You see her legs. I'm like, girl, bye. I knew how sexy I look now. I know how sexy I look then. Now I know Sharon was hating. Oh, we from Detroit. We don't dress like that. Girl, you look like somebody's grandmother every time you come out the damn house. You came back to Nevada, to Vegas, to buy your own wedding ring, right? You said the dude proposed. Now you're in Botswana and you're hollering about you're single. But you bought him a car. You bought him speakers so he can expand his DJ business. What was he DJing at? Rios, right? In Senegambia? These women are stupid. What? Of course I'm going to get robbed. No, Ninja, I'm not buying you no damn car. Renee Marcus' brother thought I was going to buy him a car. This Ninja done lost his damn mind. So when you don't give them what they want, you will end up unalive or robbed. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, I have 2 more over here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 9. I have 9. Let's look at these. 6. I have 9. So I'm going to put these in the refrigerator. Oh, Lord. I hope I have space for it. Yo, what in the hell? Oh, God. Okay. All right. What am I doing with this dishwasher? I'm just knocking everything over. This is crazy. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So I finished doing that. I didn't know that was going to take so long, right? Lord Jesus, I'm almost at 2 hours. Okay, I didn't know that was going to take 2 hours. But I also have to, I bought this. So y'all know I don't really touch raw meat, right? But these are chicken boneless, skinless chicken tenderloins. So what I'm going to do, I only got it for $5. Woo woo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it. I'm going to clean it with some lime. I'm going to rinse it. I'm going to clean it with some lime. I have some lime here. I'm going to season it, and then I'm going to put it in a container. And then I'm going to air fry them tomorrow. So I have some sweet potatoes that I want to cut up, clean, and roast. So I have some sweet potatoes that I want to roast, and I have some, what do they call, Brussels sprouts that I want to roast as well. But for dinner, I'm eating this for dinner. I told you I find stuff on sale when I'm doing Instacart. So I take this out and I put it in the pot and I heat it up. So that will be for dinner. So this is what I'm going to be doing in a few minutes. And I'm going to clean this and then we're going to be good to go. Now, I'm going to show you what I'm going to season this with. I might go live tomorrow because I'll be home tomorrow. I'll be home tomorrow. I got to get some work done and I need to balance out Instacart. I want to do Instacart all the time, but I can't because I still need to take care of my house. So I'm going to take these, I'm going to clean them, I'm going to season them, and then I'm going to let them, look at my finger, real ugly. I'm going to let them sit overnight, right? Tomorrow, I will take it. Well, no. Hold on. Am I going to season it? Excuse me. I think I am going to season it. Because before I air fry it, I'm going to use mustard. So I will coat it with mustard. And then with this seasoning, I would both sides and then put them in the air fryer. I don't know how this is going to come out, but this is what I'm going to do. We're going to see. But guys, I appreciate you for joining me. I think I'm done. I have to take Gambia in doses, right? I'm not going to lie and say my head doesn't hurt when I think about the Gambia and the people there and what's going on. I don't know where these people come from. I don't know how these people made it to the age that they are. I also feel like if you're in the military, people that were in the military, many of them have become alcoholics, right? Ooh, the phone. Thank you for not falling. Many of them are alcoholics, right? They're trying to cope. They've seen things that normal people don't see all the time. And I feel like this. Maybe, just maybe, you need therapy. Just maybe, right? I ain't gonna say maybe. They definitely need therapy. Because people are accepting things from dudes they know that they normally wouldn't accept. They know it's wrong. No, none of these people can tell me that what they are accepting from these dudes that they don't know is wrong. I know they know it's wrong. I know they know that the man is not really looking out for them. I know they know that. But like Rain, like you said, the low self-esteem. Oh, shoot. There we go. Okay. The low self-esteem is stopping them from actually saying, you know what? This ain't working. I don't like the way you're making me feel. Because any woman that has dealt with a Gambian in the Gambia, not all of them, but the majority, at first, he want to help you so much, he want to help you breathe. Oh, let me help you do this. Oh, let me help you do that. Oh, let me help you do this. But when you really need the help, that's when you really see him for who he is. He's not going to help you. Marty used to always, oh, let me do this for you. Let me carry your bag. I said, Marty, I got it. Oh, let me do this. Let me do that. Let me do this. Now, we were at a restaurant and the girls were moving. I'm going to find out what I'm going to do with this. We were at a restaurant and the girls were moving the table. And the table was heavy. And he sat there and I'm looking at him and I'm like, you're not going to help them? Oh, they got it. I said, but you always want to help me when I don't even need your help. And your own Gambian sisters, you won't help them because it's all performative. It's all performative. It's not real. What is this? Thank you, YouTube, for keeping certain things away. But it's all performative. It's all in. It's all. It's not genuine. It's only, let me do this for you so you will really think I love you. But when I really need you, you're going to see how I treat you. Now, how many women will actually say, huh, you know what? I don't like the way you treated me. And I think you were wrong and I'm done. Not many are going to say that. I was counting down my days, but what I didn't know is that trifling, broke ass bumpster ninja that was beside me was also counting my days. But I'm like, well, was it worth it? Was it worth robbing me? Renee Marcus's brother, was it worth it? Because it's been 4 years and you've been going back and forth to court. Now they're just waiting on a magistrate. It's been 3 months. You think I care? I don't. I'm going about my life, but I'm still going to contact the prosecutor. Hey, do we have a magistrate yet? Do we have a judge yet? Because they think I'm going to let it go. I'm not. I'm not. So if you're watching this video, you dread-headed piece of SHIT, just know I'm not letting it go. So your sister can still keep trying to sleep with you and your daddy can keep trying to sleep with the daughter. Yeah, y'all heard me right. These people, I don't know what the hell is wrong with these people. Stella, go eat your food. You better go eat because we going to bed early tonight. All she do is lay in that damn bed. I wonder how would she feel if she realized that she laying in a cat bed. I'm gonna do a video and I'm gonna show you all her reaction when she realized that her bed is for a cat. So I'm rinsing these tenderloins, but I don't care, you all. I don't care what happened to none of the people that did me dirty when I was there. Not the person that robbed me, not my former lawyer. I wish they have a day and a life. Yes, you know, they do not have a good day. I hope you have a day. I hope they have a day and a life. Have a life. Not a good life, but have a life, because you're not going to have a good life with the way you behave. These people are wicked, and these people will not be breathing if Uncle Yaya was still alive. Only the criminals are still, oh, we don't want to deal with him no more. I know there's a guy that's not a criminal. He lives in America. He got a wife here. He got a wife there. They got wives everywhere, you know, whatever. So he always on Facebook and he's like, oh, you know, he's always talking bad about Yaya. And I'm like, but hold on. Yaya, Uncle Yaya, right? The former president of the Gambia, he kept the Gambia in check. He kept the Gambians in check. That country was not as effed up as it is now. Why? Because he put the blood, no, I ain't gonna say the blood. He put the fear of Jesus in these damn people. The fear of Allah he put in them. So they knew, don't do this, don't do that. There would have never been a situation where a girl goes to work at the Borough Exchange and then she goes to work and then she never comes home. Someone comes in there and unalives her with a knife to death. Come on, man. That would have never happened when Yaya was in office. Never. So when people get online and they say this, I'm like, y'all are brainwashed. Gambians are brainwashed. They are brainwashed to say that things are good here. And now we got Americans over there saying the same thing. I guess they brainwashed too. You stay in the Gambia for so long, you're going to start acting like them. Because I swear, I sold dog food, right? When I shipped over the dog food in the barrel, and then Stella was coming here. So I ended up selling the dog food. Do you know an American contacted me? I mean, from what it looks like, that American ain't broke, right? They ain't broke. They got money. They done bought land. They done built their house. So why the hell I give them a price for the dog food? Because they reach out to me, hey sis, I would like a bag of dog food. How much? I tell them how much. They tell me, what's the Gambian price? Bitch, you ain't Gambian, neither am I. So why the F are you asking me for the Gambian price? Because these people are diabolical. These people want shit for free. Why? You're not Gambian and neither am I. Did this dog food come from the Gambia, BITCH? No. But these, I swear to God, I don't want no parts. I don't want any parts of half of these Americans in the Gambia. These people are effed up. Either they broke or they just messed up people. They're just people that want to take advantage of single people. If you got a husband, why are you trying to get the Gambian price, BITCH? You ain't Gambian. You could have got the Gambian dog food. This is why I say I don't want to F with none of them. None of them. Not the big ones, not bag, not none of them. I don't want to mess with none of them. Because people want to take advantage. You ain't Gambian. Why you want the Gambian price? People think, oh, you're just supposed to give them stuff and just give them stuff. Why? You are a grown-ass man and woman. Why would I give you stuff when you packed up and you decided to go to the Gambia? You did that. Why should I fund your life? These people are something else, man. These people are something else. I have never seen more jacked up people in my damn life. I swear before God, I have never seen more jacked up people in my life. Give me the Gambian price. B, you ain't Gambian. But you saying that the Gambia is this and y'all got this and it's the best place on earth, then why are you trying to get over on a single woman? After you know I lost all this money and you kept your mother effing mouth shut when you went into Kwesi's home and you saw all of these damn financial statements on his table and you and your raggedy ass husband didn't say nothing. Nothing did y'all say. But you feel comfortable coming and telling me this? All the while asking me, who are you sleeping with? B, go worry about your damn husband and stop worrying about my vagina. Dirty bitches. These people get on. I swear to God, this is why I'm in therapy, y'all. Because the Gambia has done a number on me. And the Americans there are even worse. They have done a number on me. And now they're realizing this girl is not a nice person. I mean, I'm nice till you cross me. Right? I'm nice until you cross me. When you show me that you're not loyal, then you're going to see a different side of Tay-Tay. And I don't understand these people. But I know that I wouldn't hang with them if I was with them in America. I don't hang with drug dealers. I don't support drug dealers. I don't know about y'all, but I don't. You ain't doing anything nice for the community. Why would I support you? Mega Ty sitting there talking about, oh, Kwesi was cleared. By who? You, the drug dealer? So wait, Kwesi was quick. You think Kwesi was cleared by you, a drug dealer, Mega Ty? This is, Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and the Mormons. Where did these people come from? Hell? Where did they come from, y'all? Where the hell did they come from? They came from hell. And I hope they go back. I guess he better. And then get this, his mother's there. So his mother knew he was a drug dealer. And she there. I'm convinced some of these people, what they raise is I understand why their children are the way they are. Because if I look at the parent, I'm like, I don't even know the mother, but you raise this drug dealing dude and you raise a horrible dude and you're supporting this horrible dude. How many young men do you have, ma'am? Do you think Mega Ty's mother out there got a young boy? Because everybody else got a young one. I wouldn't put it past her ass either. You sitting there in your son's business and you know your son sold drugs. But how many people are in the Gambia that are Gambians that know what their children are doing and they don't say anything? That isn't any different from Mega Ty's mama. I mean, Bag says she saw the video. She says she saw the video that Mega Ty, the secret video he did where Jibby and Jai agreed and well, he told everything about the scam. And then Mega Ty was like, oh, that's why I got that video. That's why I know. Did you just realize that your mother still lives in the Gambia? Because why did you offer to give me the video, you trifling drug dealing piece of shit? Why did you offer to give me the video if you knew that you knew your mom still lived in the Gambia, so you knew you couldn't say anything? No, but you a clown, right? You thought, oh, let me tell her this. That way she'll stay off of my criminal friend. No, ninja. I'm going to talk about both of y'all trifling behind African American ninjas in the Gambia. You trifling? Good for nothing type of nigga, right? Silly me. Why did I even trust this ninja with my money? They both trifling. They're both trifling. Megaton, the mama, the daddy. I don't even know who his daddy. But if they raise that piece of SHIT, they both trifling. Quasi. These people are crazy. I wouldn't hang with these people if I was in America. No, I would not. Those are not my type of people. No. All right. So I am going to season this. I'm going to season this. I'm going to season this anyway. And then I'll just worry about the rest tomorrow. So it has the water, it has the juice. I'm just going to season it, and then I will worry about coating it with, because I want the seasoning to be in it. I want to marinate it overnight. So let me make sure my mic is still on. Yes, I want to marinate it overnight. And then I'm going to go ahead and okay. Trying to get the extra juice out. I'm going to marinate it overnight, and then when I cook it tomorrow, then I'll put the mustard on it, and I'll just brush the mustard on it. I have a little, where is it? Oh, shoot. I know I have it. There it is. Okay. Thank you, God, for all the stuff I have in this house, because I don't have enough room for everything in this house, which is absolutely crazy. But it's okay, because I'm not buying a bigger house. Why would I not right now? I got to get used to being in this 1-bedroom house. People building and buying houses and only live in a part of the damn house. I'm like, what in the hell is going on here? I don't know. I don't understand people. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. It's not done. All done. Oh, God. Take this trash out. Okay. All right, we're almost done. Dang, I'm at 2 hours and 15 minutes. Okay. So I'm probably putting too much seasoning. I don't know. I like this though. Cilantro lime. I love that. Okay, then it's, the trusted. Oh, it does smell good though already. The trusted onion powder, garlic powder. And I'm trying to get in the habit of getting ahead of the week of cooking, getting ahead of the game by cooking all these meals. So I still have the falafel to make. I did buy some fish, but I have this chicken. I make this. I'm going to make some black-eyed peas. We make black-eyed peas for New Year's, but I have some black-eyed peas. I'm going to make them. So I will have enough. All right, now let's just put a little bit of salt. Okay. This wasn't bad. I didn't freak out making this chicken the way I thought I was going to. Okay, I am going to put some salt-free seasoning. And we're good to go. I noticed that I made something. And I made the fish. And I thought I was like, oh my God, I think I seasoned this too much. And it tastes like it wasn't seasoned enough. But I still ate it. Right? So let me right? And this will stay like this in the refrigerator overnight. And then tomorrow, I will take the little brush and I will brush mustard on it. And then I will roll this inside the seasoning. And then I'm going to put them in the air fryer and see how they come out. Now, if they take too long, then I might bake some, roast some. I don't know. I don't like roasting the tenderloins like that because they tend to come out too dry. They're so small already. So they tend to come out dry. That is done. Thank you guys for hanging with Tay Tay while she get all this stuff done. Oh, okay. So I bought, how many sweet potatoes did I buy? I bought 3 sweet potatoes. I don't know if you all like the kombucha from Costco. Oh, but it was on sale. The kombucha drinks, they were on sale for $8.99. Now somebody might say that's not a sale. 6 of them for $8.99. Well, shoot, normally they're like $15, $16. So when I see them under $10, I go and I buy them. But I love these. They're by the Health Aid kombucha. I absolutely love these. So they have the passion fruit tangerine. They have the pink apple lady. And then they have pink lady apple. And then what's the other one? Oh, the mango lemonade. Y'all. I don't be playing when it comes to my kombucha. I don't share because it's only 6. Now I want to cook tomorrow, but I also want to show y'all one more thing that I want to make. And that's this. So I want to make the crumbs, and then I want to use like, wait, hold on. I want to use like these, right? The little mace. Oh, I was wondering what I was stepping on my shoestring. Or make like these and use yogurt and then use the granola, right? I have some whipped cream and then I have frozen fruit to put on top. So when we talk about eating better, this is, now if I make like a parfait, I'm going to eat off of this for a minute. I'm not a big sweet person, but sometimes I want sweets. But if I make this and have my little skinny spoon, right? Put that at the bottom and layer it. That's what I plan to do. This is why I washed out these mason jars, because I'm like, I want to be able to make fruit. And then when the summer comes, I'm going to make popsicles out of smoothies. I can make protein ones, right? The chocolate ones, like a chocolate fudge bar. I have these and I have this. Oh, shoot. What the hell? Okay. Something fell. I heard it. Okay. And then I have these, the circular ones, the smaller ones. So when people ask me, well, how did you lose all that weight without Ozempic? I ate right and I exercised. That is the key to losing weight and getting slim quick. And not even quick, just eating right and exercising. That's all it takes. Dedication, give yourself some patience, be gentle with yourself, and trust the process. And it'll happen. It took me 8 months with a personal trainer to hit my goals. 8 months. But I did it. And guess what? Nobody, oh God, I hurt my finger. Nobody could take that from me. And nobody could take it from you either. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I hope you all had a great Christmas. And thank you for joining me for 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours on Christmas. I appreciate you all for that. I will see you tomorrow. I think I'm going to try to get a workout in the morning. If you all see what I have on right now, I don't think y'all saw me, but if you did, then oh well. Me no care. And I just got my t-shirt and my panties on, so I just didn't want to show my body like that. But oh, I didn't even realize I'm matching. My bra matches my socks, and my shorts matches my sneakers. Look at God. But I'll see you all tomorrow. I hope you all have a great night. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Take care. And be safe. And don't let Don't sleep with the help, and don't let any bumster take all your money. Understand yourself. Get some knowledge of self. Do some walking. Start praying to the God that y'all pray to 24/7, right? Start praying to God and ask him for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Ask God to reveal to you the people that are not supposed to be in your life and to take them out. I don't know. We go across this water and then we forget who we are. And then we grandmothers and you dealing with these low life pieces of SHIT, they taking all your money. What happens if you got to come back to America with nothing? Jesus, take the wheel. Take care, guys.